Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is Megneous and welcome back to Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Now when we last left our last episode, what ended up happening was the game froze and the recording stopped, so I actually had to cut it a little bit early. I wanted to remind you guys, if you want to try out this game, you can find links to the Steam page below in the video description, and try it out. So far, I've had a decent time of it. But anyway, I switched around some of the configuration settings, and I think that this should look smoother to you guys. There shouldn't be quite as much frame rate drop. Apparently, allowing the game to go over 30 frames per second is a little bit harsh, and when it's recording it just doesn't work very well. There are all sorts of complaints about bugs and stuff on the forums, because again, this is a port from PSP and they've remade it for PC apparently, so there are lots of problems, but nonetheless, it'll be okay. I also found out, off camera, that I can rotate the camera using my mouse wheel, which is much better than using X or whatever random keyboard key they thought would be a good idea for that. So this is the guild. This is where we need to go in, the Bracer Guild. For those of you who may not remember or weren't paying attention to last episode, the Bracers are sort of like the police of this world. They sort of take care of problems and do jobs that are apparently on a board. There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Those are the names of our two protagonists. Morning, Aina. Good morning. Is Shara here already? Yeah, she's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild. Oh joy, I can't wait. Because you guys seem like such cool people. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks. We'll do our best. Ho-ho. The Star and the Hanged Man, the Hermit and the Magician, and last of all, Inversion through the Wheel of Fortune. I'll take an A, please. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Shara. Oh crap, it's the kids. Hide the tarot cards. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, this is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early. Since it's my last day of training, I figured why not? I'm ready to get the show on the road and become a bracer myself, despite the fact that we're like 10 years old or something. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm. But I'm going to work you hard today in every way I can think of, so make sure that high spirit of yours, make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Grr. Quiet, you! Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. Apparently Estella's a bimbo. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out your ears like it usually does. Wah, Joshua, Shara's picking on me. Don't worry, Shara. I'm here for you, despite the fact that I'm your brother, which is sort of creepy. While Estelle may hate studying and rarely ever does her homework, acts rashly, is overly naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything. Her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an orbment with some practice, eventually. Probably. I guess there's not much I can do except hope for the best. Little blood vessel of frustration. Hold on, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me. Well, that's odd. I'm positive I described all your best traits accurately. Whatever. By the way, Shara, what were you trying to predict with your tarot cards? Your face was really intent. Oh, this? I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You couldn't read the cards? Now that's surprising to hear. Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. But that's not important now. I think it's time we start your final training. I'll say, let's get the show on the road. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively. And Estelle, make sure you pay close attention, especially close attention to what I'm going to say, because you're a bimbo. Alright, so orbments are basically the magical stuff in this world. They do things like lights and furnaces and cooking. It's also how you do arts, which are the magic in this world. The bracers are the police and sort of like private mercenaries. You can take jobs from individuals and generally keep the peace. The Liberal Kingdom I still don't know how to pronounce this. This is the only one I'm going to do because it's actually about, like, the backstory of the kingdom. Look at that map, though. The kingdom of Liberl, in which we live, sits on the western half of the Zebmurian continent and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. We are right there in Roland on the right-hand side, and apparently we go to basically all of these major cities throughout the course of like 4 chapters in the game or something like that. Liberl is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium, which is sort of like a mined crystal or something like that, on the continent, and is known for its high level of technology used to develop orbments. Orbment technology has been a key pillar of support for Liberl in protecting its independence, as it has contended with neighboring nations. 10 years ago, when Liberl was invaded by the Erebonian Empire, it was the use of orbital-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat. Final Fantasy, yeah, airships. Here too, airships. Japanese people love airships. Consequently, even now, our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive, but thanks to the Queen's political finesse, Liberl enjoys peace. And that's about all you need to know. Let's see, since we've got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review. I'm gonna speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. Shara, how is today's practical training any different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, it means you'll be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I'm going to have the both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job. So what you're saying is, there won't be any studying at a desk involved? People who hate studying. Guess that's exactly what I'm saying. This time you'll have to go out and make some physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure to have you work up a sweat, so I hope you're ready. Yes! That's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know that I was going to... What I was going to do if I had to sit another day with my tush parked in a desk. Who refers to their butt as a tush? I've never heard anyone say that in real life. I guess I got all worried for nothing. Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle. Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have it. Have at it. Whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna, like, skip over some of this stuff, because I would like to actually get to the first part where we fight. Basically, what's going on is they explain that I talk to these people and I check out the boards. So, we're gonna go and talk to this lady here. These are very important, so make sure not to lose them. Our Bracer notebooks, it contains all of the information about Bracer jobs we accept. Record your current jobs, blah blah blah. This is not really important to the story. Explaining game mechanics, Estelle is being rude, as usual. I swear I only got one response, and she's like, no. I'm totally paying attention, even though I'm not really. Get with the program, girl. Cher's got some green eyes. I appreciate those eyes. There's a bulletin board down here. This is where jobs are posted. You guys are very aware of the idea of an adventurer's guild. That's basically what the bracers are. So we come down here, check out the board. Training, retrieval, new. This training will involve searching the sewers beneath Roland and bringing back the contents of a chest. So basically, we're gonna be going down into the sewers and killing rats and stuff. Very good. It looks like you were able to see what was posted there with no trouble. Indeed. Thank you. Talking about duty makes me sad, and Joshua's like, you should take your job more seriously. We have an obligation to be well motivated and stuff. She has a change of heart. She's suddenly happy to go and do whatever she has to. Now we're gonna go to the Melder's Orbital Factory where we learn all about orbs. Orbments. So basically you synthesize support quartz to make your orbs. So she's gonna give us some stuff that we're going to synthesize into some orbs. Leave everything to me. What would you like to know about? So orbments are the things that we make from the quartz and septium and stuff like that. Orbital arts are using magic. You'll figure it out as I'm using it. I don't actually want to talk about the stuff. Why do you make me do this? Oh, orbments that you equip can also up your stats. Arts, da-da-da-da-da. Elementals. So each of the quartz things is broken up into a type of elemental thing. So there's fire, earth, wind, space, time. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, time, space, and... what was it? Illusion or mirage or something ridiculous? The last one has some really weird name. Okay, so now that we've received some of the items we need to synthesize this stuff, we go to Modified and Trade, we go to our quartz, and then we can choose what kind of, I guess these are called orbs? Orbments? Maybe? Or maybe they're called quartz? I don't know. Either way, we're gonna need a time elemental one, because Joshua can only use, for his primary one, he can only use the time one, so action one. We also need one for healing, and water elemental seems to be the healing one in this game, so we're gonna go with that. And there is also one to... I don't know, I also want to have something that can do, like, fireballs, so we're gonna go with an attack one, which gives me a fireball ability as well, I believe. We're gonna leave defense and evade for now, although if... I don't know. Yeah, we'll just leave that for now. Alright, looks like you were able to synthesize one. We actually did 3, but whatever. Now we can install our quartz into our orbment screen, which is actually through the escape key. Okay, let's see, this is Estelle. So we're gonna put hers as the HP one, which will give us 6 more HP. And will apparently not do anything for our stats, but that's okay because Aqua Bleed is a water attack and Tear heals 200 HP, I think. Very useful. There we go. Then we're gonna go to Joshua. We're gonna put his as an action one, which gives us Clock Up, which increases our speed by 20%, I believe, and Soul Blur, which increases Feint by 20. I have no idea what Feint is, but we'll figure that out later. Alright, it looks like you've got both recovery and attack arts. So, it's really sort of ridiculous. Since we have our Bracer Notebook now, we're going to go and look at some of the stuff. Here, let's check it out. So this is our Bracer Notebook. There's like tons of information in here about magic. So if you go here, you can see how to get each orbital art. So Stone Hammer is just 1 ground elemental thing. Earth Lance is 5. And I think this is space, I think? So 3 ground and 1 space, 2 space is Stone Impact. It's an area of effect. Yeah, so as you can see, all of these are attack. And if we go to the second page, I think these are time ones, maybe? Yeah, these are the time ones here. Wind, Mirage, maybe? So some of these are support. There's lots of the water ones. These are all recovery. So yeah, water is definitely the recovery one. Tira, 1000 HP, wow, alright, GG. So all sorts of quartz stuff is in here too. So you can make higher level HPs by using multiple elements, I suppose I can call these? I don't know. But yeah, so, all sorts of stuff. Very complicated. We're gonna figure it out as we go. I do know that looking at these, each of these slots can be opened at a later point. We can actually open one of them right now, I think, so I'm gonna try to do that. Let's see, slot. Let's open up one for Joshua because his first one has to be a time quartz, so we're not able to use any other kind in our primary slot, this middle one here, so I'm gonna open up... Yeah, let's open up this one so these can all... I don't know if this is important that they're chained together, but nonetheless. Let's do that. So we've opened up another one of our slots. So we should be able to go and put a fire one in here, which will actually lower our defense by 1 point. but it will increase our attack by 2 points, which is pretty cool. So I'm cool with that. So there we go. Added some more to our arts. Good work opening up a slot. No problem. All done here. And now we move on to our test, going down into the sewers, where we actually get our first taste of combat. Literally less yapping and more walking. Don't worry guys, I'll be sure to read all of this after, because this is actually just the tutorial, and I don't want to lose all of you on our new series because I'm taking all the time to read the tutorial stuff. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point. Understood. What's wrong, Estelle? Shara? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? Shara's so mean. You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and I even made you jot down what you read in your Embracer notebooks. Unless you forgot that too. Ah, such a disappointment, Estelle. Ringing any bells? Nope. Oh, so happy, little sparkles of happiness. I give thanks to thee for thine infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers. Can we just go into the sewer, please? Let us loose! So there's a chest down in the sewers where we have to go and find the chest and retrieve whatever's in the chest. There are real, living, breathing monsters down there. Now, this begs the question, why do civilized people have monsters living in their sewers underneath their cities? Like, I don't get it. You would think that someone would go down into the sewers. Since these things are, like, really easy to kill, because they're low level, why wouldn't someone who actually knows what they're doing go down and clear all of them out? Why are you okay with monsters living where, like, your poop goes? I don't understand. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right? Joshua's so smart. Basically, anytime you encounter a monster, you'll add information from it to your Bracer book or monster guide, and you can use that for things like elemental resistances and stuff like that, so the more you know about your enemies, probably the faster it'll be to kill them. And we are now finally in the sewers. It's all gonna be okay. So this is a recovery point. If we run out of EP, we can run up here and heal ourselves. But this is the tutorial, so it's probably not that important. Time to take on this monster. Monsters at 12 o'clock. Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side. So basically, if you attack a monster from the front, then they have an advantage. If you attack them from behind, you have an advantage. Over here on the left, you can see the battle order, so she's gonna go first, next is Joshua, and then the two monsters will go. Attack. I don't know why, but when I click in battle, the cursor moves. That's weird. So all of these spots are spaces that I can move within my single turn. I'm pretty sure increasing my speed might make this go further, or maybe agility. I'm not really sure which one it is, but one of those would make this go further. And I think that this circle is my attack area. So, like, from here I can attack something that's standing here. So I'm just gonna beat the crap out of this guy. Wah! It's amazing. This should be no problem as well. Them double swords, though. Apparently the monsters do nothing in the first few battles, because, you know, why would you want to do something and, you know, kill the people who are just trying to learn how to play the game? I think you actually move them, like, a spot back every time you attack them. See, because I can't even, like, reach it in time to attack it. It's weird. I'm just gonna move there. I feel like giving her another attack. So cute. I love it. And we got an item.
Piece of cake!
Oh my gosh. Piece of cake! That bad voice acting. And here you go. We got some of that Sepith. 2 fire, 4 ground, 2 space. Wonderful. And a monster bone. I have no idea what monster bones are used for. Maybe I should check it out. An essential ingredient for soup broth. Huh. Alright. So we're gonna be cooking. Good to know. So these... I'm not really sure what these are. They look sort of like blood moths. They want to feast on us. But because this is a large swarm of small creatures, we need to use our arts to kill them instead. Arts. Aqua bleed. Shoot a heavy stream of water at enemies. Basically water gun. Oh, moth cluster. Yeah, they are moths. Alright, here we go. And... I can use fire bolts. Boom! Nice. Ah, so many Sepith. This is marvelous. Look at those graphics, those 2011 graphics. PSP best system ever. Mirage and wind. And a crisp onion. Delicious. I sort of wonder why moths are carrying around onions, but whatever. So crafts, I don't know why they're called crafts, but this is where we learn about crafts, which have range limits, but they let you attack immediately. So we both have 20 CP, so this is... If we check our crafts, I can use morale, which essentially is like, yo, we're all strong and stuff, let us cheer.
Come on!
Come on! Yeah, it's pretty lame sounding, but you know, strength bonus, I can deal with that. Oh yes. So crafts actually let you attack immediately, you don't have to worry about what order you're going in. I'm so powerful, I don't even know what to do. I really hope this gets harder later.
That's that then. Let's
Based
move out.
on other videos that I've seen, people claim that the bosses are pretty tough later, but if those people who are recording those videos are casual gamers, then I sort of wonder if I can really trust their opinions, because, you know, people say that a lot of Final Fantasy XIV is hard, and those people are lying through their teeth, so... Oh yeah, treasure chest! We found a reviving balm. And then after you get things out of your treasure chest, you can actually check it again to see if it says anything. The chest is empty, because of you. Nice work, hero. Sort of sarcastically exclaiming that I've gotten all the crap out of the chest. Is there anything over here? No. Is this locked? Yes. So I can run. I've changed the run key over to shift, but I don't really feel like running, so... Oh, what a surprise! Another creepy thing! One blow using an S-craft or S-break should do the trick. So when our CP gets to 100, instead of using our smaller ones, we actually have S-breaks and S-crafts, which are very powerful attacks and have their own little cutscenes. So first we need to attack something to get 2 more CP. There we go. And then as soon as we attack and we get 100 CP... Yes, yes, break button, I'm aware. Then we click this break button, right? And it's like, oh my god, let's do this. Pummel.
Here I come!
Cutscene! Yeah. She's just amazing like that, you know? You know how it is. Finish this guy off, and then use this.
Let's do this!
Sever. Oh, yes. I'm like freaking Cloud, man, you don't even know.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I really love when the enemies die, they like explode into little gems. Oh, so many gems. It feels so good just to see them rack up like that. I love it. Now we're gonna beat the crap out of the final fight. We're gonna get that chest. So this explains turn bonuses, which are some enemies have like certain bonuses that they get every turn. Like for example, this guy here, this moth, and this, whatever this creature is, I don't even know what these things are called. They get 10 extra health every turn. And we get extra Sepith. I don't know why we get extra Sepith, but we do. So, Sepith up, yay! I don't know. I really don't know what that does, but oh well. Okay, so let's see. First of all, I sort of want to move. I don't... Nah, let's go ahead and attack. Why not? It'll be fine. It's the very first large fight. It's not going to be a problem. That guy's going. I don't know why that guy got... It doesn't do anything, but... Oh! It hurts. Ooh. So this is... Oh! This is not good at all. Yeah, let's go ahead and beat the crap out of this guy. And then I'll use her to heal herself. She has plenty of EP left. While she's healing herself. Oh god. She'll be okay, right? Yeah, she'll be fine. There we go. Ta-da! She really needs more HP though. What? I missed? No, that's not good at all. This is probably where I should use Aqua Bleed to take out some of these things. Oh god. Come on. Go, go, go. Take it out. There we go. Nice. You need to actually hurry up and... Wait, can I... Oh yeah. I'll use that on the last guy, since this guy's already about to die, right? Yeah, he is. There we go. He's just sitting back there, I don't know what he's doing. I hope he's collecting more Sepith or something. Let's go ahead and heal you, just cause. Oh, yes. So much health. Such a jerk. Look at this. Firebolt. And now... Craft... we can't use Pummel actually, so I guess... Can that even reach? I don't know. It's not like this thing's gonna be alive after this turn. Oh, I can't actually do it. I'm too far away. Missile of water! So awesome. I love it. Oh yeah, Sepith up. So many Sepith ups. Craft. Dual strike. And it's over!
We're not done yet.
We're not done yet. Yes, we are, though. We just won.